Hello guys, Medic here, West Medic here. Today, for some different Sunday, we're going to be ranking iconic K-pop songs. Got the tier list up, and here are my categories. I haven't actually looked at the list of what's there. But yeah, we've got my categories: Song of the Year, self-explanatory, like songs that I think should win Song of the Year, or should have won it in that year, because again, I don't know where these songs come from. This team has 50 images of what last modified in 2022, so probably only 2022 and earlier. But I've got amazing songs. Let's just put songs here, I guess. Any songs that I think are like awesome ballads, bops, bangers. Just anything that sort of fits that general description. So I had a different name for it in the past, but like I can't think of that name, so we're just going to go amazing songs. Songs that are just not quite there, or which could be there, but I like limiting Song of the Year to maybe like 5 songs, depending on how many songs are in the list. It depends on what's down there, but playlist review, songs that are in my playlist, songs that have a chance to be replayed. Got mid, which sort of sound for songs that are not in my playlist, songs that just fall short just a wee bit in some sort of way. Songs I could probably tolerate if they were able to come on, and won't listen to again. Songs that I just find incredibly boring, or just songs that just don't deserve another chance, basically. Yeah, basically these songs in mid sort of almost fit this criteria of won't listen to again. I didn't actually see what was down there, but so like there's a difference between this category, that like songs that are mid, like I could probably find them a bit boring as well, but they have maybe some redeeming qualities that almost make them playlist worthy, where it won't listen to again. They have no redeeming qualities, I guess. There's that slight difference. And quick apologies for no video Friday. I've just been a bit busy and whatnot, and yeah. So, but yeah, hopefully I will get my stuff together. Anyway, we're gonna have a look at these songs. Ooh, definitely got some iconic songs here. Some seem iconic, some don't. But I'm gonna rate these either way. You can debate if they're iconic or not. I'm just gonna rate them. Based on basically my perception of the song, really. And I guess we're just going in order that I've given. So we're gonna start with Into the New World. I'm gonna put amazing, because there's an absolute amazing. Now that's definitely iconic. I'm not gonna doubt that. That deserves its place in an iconic list. I'm not gonna admit, like, I may comment if I think a song's iconic or not. I'm not gonna say it if it is or isn't. I'm only gonna say if it is iconic, or if I know it's iconic, I guess. Because like, for whatever reason, that these songs could be iconic in some way that I don't know. But yeah, that's absolutely an amazing song. Could almost be in there. I think in another video I said that like it wasn't a go-to girls' gen song to me, but I'm pretty sure it is a go-to girls' gen song for me. So I don't know what I was trying to say there in another video. Sometimes I feel like I contradict myself a lot in videos, but anyway, it's an absolutely amazing song. Could always be in there, but we'll see how that goes. It's here to like limit that to like about 5 songs. Fancy Twice. They're absolute banger. It's going to amazing songs. Again, could go in there, but I'll put it there because it actually is in one of my top 10s for. Because Fancy was 2019. I've listened to so much K-pop now that like I feel like the years are sort of blended together. So I was like, what year did this come out again? What year did this come out again? I feel like Into the New World was like 2008 or 2007. Like somewhere it's like 2007 to 2009, I'm thinking. I'm pretty sure Fancy is 2019. But yeah, it's in the top 10 for that year, so I'm gonna put it there. I got a boy. I was going to play this for every. I'm pretty sure when I reacted to it, I was like, I'm pretty sure I was like, did it have to be so repetitive or something like that? I'm pretty sure I sort of talked negatively on it. It grew on me. I don't know. I sort of liked it, but it's like, I think what stopping it from going to like absolutely amazing something is that sort of repetitiveness. I don't know. It wasn't repetitiveness. It was sort of jump cut, or the transition to like this part wasn't particularly clean, or didn't need this many like different parts. I mean, like criticizing it in some way, but it's definitely still a playlist for every song. But anyway, Hip Mama Move. I think I liked it when it first came out, but over time, it's sort of mid. I don't know, it's just, I don't think it shows off their best talents, which is clearly their vocals. Not saying that like they always have to go for vocal heavy songs. Don't know if you can hear the wind outside, but yeah, it's really windy. Preston Lee Woo, is that? I'm gonna show you that like this person that's put Iconic Songs knows what they're talking about. I don't know, it's just, I just don't know if it's iconic. Like, I guess in some way it's iconic because it's in this video, or in this list, but I don't know, I don't think I've heard of it as being iconic. Because I'm not the most knowledgeable K-pop, I mean I'm a huge K-pop fan, but yeah, it's just, my knowledge is not the best on K-pop, so it's like, it's definitely an amazing song, don't get me wrong. I just don't think I've heard of it as being iconic. That's the only thing I'm trying to say. It's like, I think with some of these songs, it's like, I know some are iconic, and why do we have another Wee Woo? I just saw that. It's the same song. Yeah, Wee Woo. It's so iconic. It's made the video twice, but it's still banging. It's just, I just don't think I've heard of it as being iconic. But someone can like tell me why it's iconic. If you can tell, like, I'm happy to be corrected, or I'm happy to say like someone will tell me like it's iconic for this reason. All I'm saying is I just don't know if I've heard of it being iconic. But anyway, actually nice. I know that it's iconic because I believe it's Joshua messed up the dance, but then it came like the actual dance. But that's another absolute banger. But yeah, I'm pretty sure it's iconic for like how like the mess up in the choreo actually came the actual choreo in the end, because it somehow worked. But yeah, it's definitely iconic. One thing I'll mention, I always forget to mention this at the start. I'm just ranking it in the tier list. So like, I think Very Nice or Actually Nice is an amazing song. But in terms of like ranking, I'm not saying like, I'm not gonna put it in the exact order. I'm not saying Very Nice is better than Into the New World, or Into the New World is better than Very Nice. I'm just putting it where I think it is in terms of the tier list. Like, I'm just, so it's not like I'm not, so Into the New World could be, I think I should explained it, but yeah, I'm not saying Into the New World is better than Very Nice, or Very Nice is better than Into the New World. I'm just putting it in the tier list that I think it's in. So yeah, I'm not going to like reorder it to be like the perfect order, if that makes sense. Hopefully that makes sense. Russian Roulette. That's another banging song. Super catchy, super fun, like, you can't really go wrong with that formula. Well, you can actually, but no, it's another absolute banger. Man, I feel like we've got quite a few banging songs here. Blood, Sweat and Tears. That is a song that you can definitely absolute banger. This period of BTS is actually banging. BTS is my favourite group. It's not me like jumping on the bandwagon or like, oh, it's BTS, the biggest boy group in the world. Just right before they blow up, I was like like literally right before. I think the first song I heard was Blood, Sweat and Tears, which I think was when I started to rise. I think they really kicked off at DNA, I believe. But first song I heard was Blood, Sweat and Tears, and then I think a few months later, but DNA came out. So I think I've just got into the right for the big blow up. But yeah, I think, but the reason I love BTS is like, obviously, like, I think they're one of the first boy groups I heard at the time. Like, their music quality was just a bit better than everyone else's. I think one of the first boy groups I actually went members of, so like, in that respect, like, I'm a big fan of BTS, and like, that's why my favourite K-pop group. So it's something like, oh, just jumping on the bandwagon of BTS being popular. No, it's just like, I think they've got amazing music quality, love the members, and yeah, for that reason, and also one of the first boy groups I actually got into when I got into K-pop, so yeah, for that reason, yeah. Really, Butterfly, who knows, this category may come set, but I absolutely love Butterfly. It was just short of the top 10 for that year, but probably now will slip in. I'm thinking about revisiting those like top 10s I did like years ago, and like doing top 50s, maybe potentially top 100s, because I don't know, I feel that's a natural regression, but because like, I mean, Skilla, the other person that used to be on this channel, would do a top 50 every year. Well, now, but at the start we're doing like top 10s. This was like, Butterfly was an honourable mention, I believe, for like the year it came out. But so yeah, I think it deserves its place. Anything that's sort of, where if I have done like a top 10 or something, and a song's in there, it's probably going to be in song of the year. But that may change, because I don't want to overstep song of the year, as mentioned. Touch My Body, Sister. Oh, that's definitely iconic. For so many reasons. Probably one of it was Family Guy. But yeah, we made it onto Family Guy, and that was pretty iconic in that sense. Pretty sure it was super popular at the time it came out. So yeah, yeah, Bumbaya. Sorry, Blinks. I feel like I just heard this song too much, and over time I just grown to hate it. I know that's a strong word, but it's just, I think just over time, when my taste evolved, I think it's just got overplayed, and I think I just got sick of hearing it. I think I just generally don't feel like the beat of the song. Like, yeah, it's just a song I just don't want to listen to again, if I'm going to be honest. Newest, I'm in Trouble. This is one I just don't know. I haven't heard it being iconic. So someone let me know why it's iconic. But yeah, it's sort of floating in between here. It's something I could tolerate. But yeah, just over time I just can't tolerate it anymore. Yeah. There's like a difference between this category. But yeah, someone let me know like I'm in Trouble is iconic. Because I'm just not sure why it is. Because again, I'm assuming this person's done their research. And like, there's like sort of a reason why I know like songs are iconic. I know like Bombay is iconic because it was like a massive debut, like broke records and whatnot. But yeah, I just don't know why I'm in Trouble is so iconic. So someone let me know. Killing Me, Icon. Absolute amazing song. So far this category is stacked with amazing songs. I see another song from Icon in here. I'll talk about that, but Killing Me, I don't know if I've heard that being iconic, but it's from Icon group, super popular group, so I'm not surprised by it. But yeah, it's just, I think it's probably just because Icon were super popular. I think it's also following the success of Love Scenario, which I did see down below. So yeah, I guess it's iconic. Yeah. Yeah, just, part of me is like, have I heard it's iconic? But yes, probably super a popular group, so not surprised by that. Gushna. If I'm correct, it's still on my playlist. I'm not gonna like fact check it, but it's a good song. I don't think I've been a big Summoning fan, so it's not a song that if it's in my playlist it could potentially fall down, but I still believe it's in my playlist, so I'm gonna give it the benefit of the doubt. But yeah, when I sort of think about it, it's like I wouldn't say I'm the biggest fan of it, so but I do think it's still in the playlist, so that's I'll put in that category. There's songs that like I could listen to if it came on because it has the chance to be played. Because if it's in a playlist, it could pop up, and it could be like, let's listen to it. Don't see why not. Cat and Dog, TXT. Yeah, every time I just don't like it. I think there was like a brief time I had it in here, or it would have been in here, but yeah, not anymore. There's my taste involved. My tolerance for some songs just went down, like Bon Voyage, and some songs do that. Like sometimes you may love them for a start, but over time it's just you just grow to dislike them. So yeah, Cat and Dog in here, yeah, just not a fan anymore. Sort of cringy. By the way, this is just my opinion. Like, feel free to disagree. Like, this is just my opinion. Like, if you love Bon Voyage, that's good for you. I'm not gonna hate you for it or dislike you or talk down on you for it. It's just my opinion. Like, I'm just giving you my 2 cents, and if you don't like my 2 cents, that's fair enough. Big Bang. It's mostly a bang, but I'm assuming it's meant to be Bang Bang, and that's a banger. Big Bang are less of bangers for sure. There's no doubt. So yeah, amazing song. Ring Ding Ding. It's floating in between here, and I guess part of it's because I'm not the biggest Shiny fan. So it's like I don't tend to listen to Shiny much. I feel like Shiny's like one of those like super popular groups that I just haven't gotten into. I just don't think their music has been for me, and like, but like I know like people absolutely love Shiny, and I'm not saying it's a bad thing. It's just I just personally haven't got into them. But at the same time, like it is such a good song that I want to put it here. I'm sort of conflicted, but I'll leave it there. For me, it's like one of their better songs for sure. Because I have listened to the discography. I've listened to like all these discographies. Yeah, because I've listened to that much K-pop now that like it's basically not a group I haven't heard. As mean I haven't heard some of this stuff in a while, but yeah, basically like I have gone through so many discographies. To one I am the best. Well, I definitely know it's iconic. I definitely know these 2 songs are iconic, that's for sure. I know the best is Iconic. Sort of one of the finals of K-pop 21 because like they sort of because like it was so much like bubble pop. Is it better to put it bubble pop or like happy pop, K-pop? I should say K-pop because it's K-pop, but and they sort of broke that trend, and that's the reason why the song was like so iconic, and just 21 in general are iconic because they broke that trend of like, oh, we're going to do bubble pop or cutesy pop, and like that kind of for that reason. But just not a fan of. I don't think I was much of a fan of 21. Like they got a few good songs, but in general, that just were never my taste. But yeah, Go Go Baby. I feel like that's still in the playlist, but because I could research it. I got my phone right here, but I want to focus on the video. So I believe it's playlist free, but I believe these 2 songs could be in here. If I still think they're in the playlist, but yeah, someone tell me why Go Go Baby's iconic. It's another one that was like, because like, is it iconic because this group's popular, because my movie's pretty popular, or is it iconic for like another reason, like it went viral for this reason or that reason, or it was like obviously BTS like such an iconic song, so basically they're on the rise at this point. Like I know why some songs are iconic because of the group or because of certain things. But there's some I don't know, like Wee Woo and Go Go Baby. I'm in Trouble. Yeah, there's a few where I know are iconic, and there's some I don't. Cherry Bomb. I have to technically put it here because I know it's not in the playlist, but it's a song I want to go back to. It's a song that I actually feel like could sneak into here or here. But if I'm going to go by my definitions, if it's not playlist already, I guess I'm going to just put it here. Now, I may make a wee exception. I'll put it here because it could almost be in there, but yeah, a lot of the NCT stuff I feel like I want to go back to, just because like they are sort of that polarizing group in terms of their music. So it's one of those ones where like since my tastes have evolved, like I feel like maybe songs like Cherry Bomb I could actually like now. Because I think at the time, like when I first heard it, it was like ew. But like since my tastes have evolved, I've grown. Like I feel like it's a song that I could actually like now. Like This Pentagon. I do really like the song. To the point where I'm going to put it in here. Just remember again, this is not in like any particular order. I'm not saying this song's better than that. It's just going into tier list. I really do like this from Pentagon. But if you're going to talk about any iconic Pentagon song, Shine? Like this. It's an interesting choice considering I would consider Shine more popular. Also, what song got their first win? Was it Dr. Baby or like... It's around that era of like Dr. Baby, Daisy, where they actually got the first win. So I'm interested why it's like this is here. Not saying that look where I placed it. It's a great song. Don't get me wrong. It's just it's a song I haven't heard of being iconic. So like it's like because I don't know if like what research has been done or is this just iconic songs in this person's opinion. Because I don't think it's there we go. Rate 50 iconic K-pop songs every fan should know. So I don't know if it sort of seems like it may be like in their opinion, but at the same time they do have some like iconic songs. So like maybe it's research, I don't know. But yeah, Birthday Somi, I don't want to listen to it again. No offense to Somi, but she's got so much better. Yeah, that's just not a hit for me. La Ta Ta, absolute banger. Pretty sure I made a top 10, so technically it could be in here, but it's probably falling off for me. I think when I put it in a top 10, I think I was sort of on a hype for it at that time. Because sometimes I'm less affected by sort of my hypeness at the time. I guess if that makes sense, like if I'm super into a song at the time, it's probably gone up in some way. But yeah, Love and Rose, get in there because I absolutely love that song. I believe it was number 3 because it's 2018. It was number 3 in that list. So like by definition, that's a song of the year because like I'm saying it's one of the best songs of that year. Could have potentially moved up to number 2. Who knows? I'm thinking about redoing this list, and I've sort of have done some preparation on that. Could have moved up to 2, but I'm still going to go through it again. Picky Picky. That's definitely a banger. Again, this is no order, so I'm just going to put it on the end there. Banging song. Again, don't know if I've ever heard of being iconic because Wiki Mickey were in a super popular group. Still the same as Pentagon. Like Pentagon had their moments like iconic C, like Shine and whatnot. But yeah, I just haven't heard of Picky Picky being iconic. So yeah, like But as I said, I'm happy to be like proven wrong or be told like why the song's iconic or whatnot. But yeah, it's just, I don't think I've heard of Wiki Mickey being super iconic. Love Shot. Pretty sure that for its chorus being it's like the whole boom 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 but it's definitely iconic. It's definitely a banging song. That is for sure. Itzy. I think there's on probably we can list so much of Itzy's early stuff is iconic because like they were sort of blowing up with JFP at that time. I'm gonna play this for me. It's something that could slip into here, but I feel like at the same time, like since Itzy been around so long now, it's not a go-to for me. Like I got so many banging songs, so iconic in my eyes at least. The point where it's Icy is not a go-to for me. And we've got G, another banger from Girls' Gen. Talked about iconic. In terms of like covers, and like I was talking about something like G's the most covered song. For me, when I think about covered, I think of like as you covering the full song. So Into the World, I would say it's more iconic or more covered in terms of a song. I know like people did the whole G, like I wouldn't say that's covering. I sort of like how would you describe that? Mimicking, even though that sounds a bit like negative, but I feel like when you talk about a cover, a song cover, like as a group, another group or a person covers a song or like sings a song of another group or something, I think of like that's performing the whole song. Because yeah, I did talk about if someone commented on the video, I commented back. But yeah, when I think of a cover, someone performing someone else's song, I think like they performed the full song. So Into the New World versus G, you're just covering a part of a song. So I wouldn't. I guess I'm maybe contradicting myself or not making much sense, but yeah. But yeah, I definitely know G's iconic, so and it's actually banger. Lucky. There you go. So if I add to this category, I think I'm gonna have to bump a song down, or I could just leave it like. We'll see how it goes. I don't know why I could put twice together, but actually banger. Haven't actually done a top 10 or in the top 50 for that year, but like it would be in the top 10 for that year. Top 50 easily, but yeah, it would be top 10 without doubt. It's favourite Twice song. And Twice is my favourite K-pop girl group. BTS boy group, Twice girl group. Not because of like the whole bandwagon, because like Twice were super popular, but at the time they were super popular. Maybe their popularity's gone down a wee bit, but they're still banging out bangers and still super popular. But yeah, but anyway, it's one of the first K-pop songs I was listening to. It's still my favourite Twice song to date, so I absolutely love it. Kiwi Baby, another banger from EXO, and it's definitely iconic for like choreo and. I think some of the random noises in there are quite funny, but it's another banger, that is for sure. This is a song where I probably should revisit, because I could like it now, but I think it's the song that I never quite got into. I think the style, the song, like this sort of concept at the time, I don't think I was a big fan of. Like, I didn't get into K-pop until like 2017 officially. I heard some Super Genius songs before that, which is quite funny because I didn't think I had. But when I went to listen to this like second gen like girl crush or how you want to describe it, bad girl concept or whatever, I don't think I was a big fan of this music. So yeah, maybe a bit more now, but at the time, yeah. Chained Up. I can see this being iconic, I just don't think I've super heard it being iconic, but it's So I feel like it's in the same boat as these two, where it could slip into here, but I believe it's in the playlist. But yeah, I do like some of Vic's other songs better. And overall, I don't think I've been a big Vic fan. But yeah, I think this one that's in the playlist, so... Numma Numma Numma. This is an absolute banger. Definitely iconic for the dance. JYP masterpiece. But yeah, it's absolutely banger and it serves its place in amazing songs. I haven't done top... It was 2017, I haven't done a top 10 or 50 for that, but it's gonna be in there for sure. Maybe definitely up the list. Loser, it's not a go-to Big Bang song for me, but I believe it's on my playlist, and again, playlist wherever it is for any songs that's in a playlist. If you're not in a playlist, you're in this category or below. But yeah, I believe it's in the playlist, so it starts to be there, but if we ever go to Big Bang, because here's the thing, I'm someone who actually just listens to basically the same playlist over and over, which is my 2025 one at the moment. But when I do mix it up, go K-pop, like I tend to don't skip these songs, or where I have maybe slight occasion to skip these ones. So that's probably a difference there. Another playlist story song, but I don't really visit Wonder Girls too much, or I don't go out of my way to listen to them. Love Scenario. Technically, it's in a playlist, but it's probably a song that would be in there. I just gotta update my playlist, I guess. But yeah, it's just, I know about super popular because it was getting sung in like every single school in Korea. Like kids were absolutely loving it, and it blew up for that reason. But I just never quite got into the song. I think I put it in my top 100 songs of 2018 in my playlist, but eventually that's probably going to be removed. I know, it's just... Yeah, it never hit with me. Like... I just don't see the appeal, per se, but... Yeah, again, this is just my opinion. Baba Cola, it's a banger. Amazing debut. I guess it hit. I'm trying to think why it would be iconic. I'm not saying it's like, again, it's an amazing song. Just, if I just, in terms of popularity, just like, I think they had a great start, and then I think they just dropped. I think partly because they didn't promote. But yeah, I just don't think I've quite heard Bomba Chocolate being super popular or iconic. But yeah, so someone let me know. I think this sort of turns to the vocals, that Psycho's actually banger. And I think it's sort of super popular in terms of like the pre-chorus, which is probably super hard to hit. But yeah, serves its place in amazing songs. So hot. Again, I don't really go to Wonder Girls too much, but it is a really good song. So I'm still conflicted, but since I don't really go to Wonder Girls too much, I mean, they probably don't pop up too much, but I don't find myself listening to Wonder Girls too much. But it's definitely in the playlist, so hence why it's going to be in there. Replay. I definitely know why it's iconic. It's like such an iconic debut, covered in so many ways. In terms of Shiny, it's probably like one of my more go-to songs. I think, again, I'm contradicting myself from another video, but it's a banging song, but at the same time, I feel like I skip it more than I listen to it. But it's in the playlist, so yeah. And we have My House. Don't really go to 2 PM much, but it's a really good song. Like, some of these are banging songs, but my reason putting it here is just I don't listen to them much. Like, I feel like I would skip them more than play them, hence why they're in here. Fire, another absolute banger from BTS. So I don't know if there's, there might be. I could easily put it in here. We'll see how it goes, but it's absolute banger. That's for sure, and it's definitely iconic. In terms of choreo, yeah, it's definitely one of the better choreos. Not saying they have a bad one, but yeah, it's definitely one of their more iconic choreos. I had to put this in here actually, so I might send this category out, but I had a sort of hate relationship with God's Menu, or love-hate relationship. I loved it, then I hated it, and then now I think it's their best song ever. If I had to redo that top 10 list, which I'm thinking of doing, it's in that. It's gotta be in the top 10 for sure. So it's gonna start its place there, and if I might move a song out of here, we'll see. Regular is in a playlist, but I prefer some of ENTC's other songs, so it's gonna just sit in playlist forever. Fiction. Now that's it. Absolute iconic song, and it's absolute banger. A song I don't generally skip, but I did want to limit the songs in here. We'll see how that goes, because we're gonna got a few more. Lucifer. You know what? I'm gonna put it here. So that and Ring Ding Dong. I could put these alphabetical order if I really want to, but these are probably would be go to Shiny songs if I was to go to Shiny. Yeah, there's a lot of groups that I don't really go too much. I guess I'm trying to think if I was to listen to the group, would I be skipping it or would I be playing it? And I probably won't skip these two. It's probably the distinction I'm trying to make between playlist for every amazing songs. Did definitely iconic, and it's definitely an amazing song. One of the better songs that is for sure. What else more can I say? Don't Want to Cry. Oh, has to go up here. How many songs are going to here? 3, 6, 7. I may just make it into 10, because I must have put Love Dive there because it's an amazing song. So that means I gotta pick 2 more, because Love Dive was number 13 in that top 50 for that year. So I guess I'll add 2 more songs in here, so I might as well add Fiction and Fire. Would I consider everything else? So 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. Because I can always fit Into the New World in there. Even though I feel like another video was it Into the New World? Into the New World I said it's not a go-to, which is completely wrong. I think we'll leave it at that actually. So these will be all Song of the Year Worthy songs. All the amazing songs here. Playlist Worthy, mid, and won't listen to again. Which are not too many in that one. But yeah, it's if I were to adjust my list, maybe Loser might come out as well. Chained Up, Gushina, Go Away Baby probably would all drop down. Love Scenario will probably drop down. But yeah, that is my list. Let me know what you think. Let me know for the ones I mentioned why they're iconic. You can tell me all the songs are iconic if you really wanted to, but for the ones I specifically mentioned, let me know why they're iconic, or is it just maybe an opinion piece. But yeah, that's all I got for today. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, smash the like and subscribe button. Any more questions down below, and I'll see you tomorrow for another reaction. I know.